Hello, very good morning to everyone. How are you? Welcome to this show, Pret a Porter with Diego Bojorquez.
Well, a wonderful day. We have lots good news.
Today is October 11th, and we are going to give you some wonderful news. At this moment, we are already translating the new Pret a Porter shows into 3 languages: the English language, Portuguese, and French languages. So when you check any of our pages again, you will be able to find the pre-recorded programs, these programs that we do live. Then the following week, you will be able to find them in those 3 languages. It is extremely important because with this, we take a step forward in the sense that we will be able to bring all our methodology, our ability to train and educate designers and pattern makers practically to all those people in the world who speak these languages. And there are thousands and thousands of people who will be able to see us and follow us. Likewise, Babers, I can tell you that the basics of the new magic pattern have also already been translated into English, French, and Portuguese. And the basics of the new 3-dimensional pants. So if you are someone in the United States and there are people who want to learn pattern making with us in English, but find Spanish difficult, they can now contact us at the numbers available online. We give them access to the program so they can watch the classes with translation into those languages. Well, it's a new step we're taking. It's wonderful, I think. We're going to be able to reach many more people worldwide. If you are interested in learning the magic pattern, or if you know someone who is interested in learning the magic pattern and the 3-dimensional pants in the languages I just mentioned, then you can dial the numbers that appear there, which are +57 310 66 08 057 or +57. Trainer Circus 3 50 75 39 77 +57 300 50 75 439 77. Same, the rest will appear here in the video. Well, I also want to promote or tell you that the sportswear program is about to start. That will be during the month of November. So registrations for that program are now open. And I also want to tell you that the program has been available for a month now, medical supplies. So those programs are already available too. For now, in Spanish, they are not yet available in other languages, but for now, they are available in Spanish. Well, today I have a very nice piece of sportswear to show you. So I'm going to switch to the other camera right away to do today's demonstration. The garment we are going to develop today, it's like a kind of ladies cheeky with a skirt. Well, look, this is the one we promote all the time on our social media. We are going to develop it absolutely completely. It's sportswear, taking advantage of the fact that we are promoting the sportswear program. Well, how do you make a garment like this? So here I have the measurements. The waist is 72 minus 20%. That gives me 58. A quarter of it is 14.5. The hip is 100 minus 20%. That gives me 20 a quarter. The length of the rise 26 minus 10% is 23.5. The front rise 4. The back rise 7, and the boot width 20 minus 20% equals 16. So I start by drawing a first frame with a quarter less hip to then 18 because of the shot length, which in this case is 23.5. So that first painting measures 18 by 23.5. The next painting, the following table remains. a quarter of hip plus 2, then 20 plus 2 is 22. So it's 22 for the same length of the shot, which is 23.5. This one is 22 by 23.5. Very well. We will raise it by 4 centimeters to find the hip line. And since this is the forward, we're going to add a rectangle of 4 centimeters. And here we are going to add a rectangle of 7 centimeters. So here there were more than 7, and here there were more than 4. Okay, next step, let's position ourselves here and distribute the waist measurement 14.5 inches in each direction. 14.5 this way, and 14.5 towards this other side. On this side, of course, we are going to add 3, and we draw straight lines, so that this ends here and this ends here. The length of the knee is normally 60. Minus 10% would be 54. And we place the knee length. And with these 16 centimeters, we are going to give it the width. It turns out that half of 16, it's 8. So here we will place 8 plus 2, and here we will place 8 plus 4. But look where the 8 came from. So here we have 10, and here we have 12, and we do this. The first thing we're going to develop, and I'll do that with another color, they are going to be the pieces that give shape, let's say, to the skirt, because this is like a kind of skirt. And those first pieces are precisely this one. So we are going to develop this piece like this. Here in the center, we will move 1.5 to this side, and on this side, we will move 2. Then we blend it with a semicircle to the line. So the 1.5 centimeters that I ran here, we will run on this side as well. We go down 10 in a straight line, so that here we can lower 6 centimeters and do this. That way it'll form this first piece we have here. Now, these 2 centimeters that I moved here, we will move here too. Here we go down a bit more, 12 centimeters. We also took it out to where the 6 are. And we are going to join this here. In this way, we have managed to develop the first 2 pieces. I am going to show them. These parts are called yoke. So this piece, which comes out folded, she screws herself over. So we're going to take it out. It bends. When you open it, because this is lost, right? This thing here in the middle is lost. When you open it, the piece will look like this.
And if you keep opening it, she'll stay like that.
And that is how you're going to cut it. Now we are going to do the same with this one.
Then you fold it over here and fold it up. This is it, look. But if you fold it, it will end up like this. But if you fold it, it's going to end up like this. So there we already have the pieces for the upper part, the ones that form the yolk. This look.
This piece is at the front and on the back.
Underneath, there is obviously some kind of panty, like a hipster. That's how we do it. We already know these pieces are like that. Let's stick them here. Now we are going to design the panty. So with the panty, let's measure this circumference. And that circle
Measures 6 centimeters. So what you do is take the line. And from this point, you projected 6 centimeters. Like this measures 6. You projected 6 centimeters so that the shorts do not show anything at all. You move forward and you take that here.
We are going to do the same thing here.
Measure this perimeter. I got 830. So we go down 830. We run 4. And we do this.
So in this panty, I mean, what we have here, this little piece is extra. We take it in. It would gather about 1.5 centimeters. Taking it out with a fold. And I would believe that the right place to take it out with a fold is the back. That's the panty. So the second mode of this garment is this. Look. And we're going to soak it 1.5 inches.
So this tell me, how are you? Very well. Have you heard the news? Are we talking about these? If this measures 6, I lowered it 6. And this one gave me 8.5. I lowered 8.5. Well, then
To do this, look. And then the mold is like this. And we're going to pick up here 1.5 centimeters. And of course on this side too. But
Well, I'm going to take advantage. Let's take a short break before continuing, and I'm going to take advantage of that.
Maria is online to show you something.
Tenham uma boa tarde nesse maravilhoso sexta-feira. Estamos no dia 4 de outubro deste ano, que foi tão, digamos, tão tumultuado por tudo o que aconteceu. Well, Maria, did you notice? The video is translated into Portuguese.
And it's not that I have learned to speak Portuguese, but now we have a program that allows us to do that. So later on the Pret platform,
You will find the videos translated into French, English, and Portuguese. It is quite an expensive effort, but we will try to do it all the time with the purpose of making it known all around the world. This wonderful thing that we know how to do. Well, now imagine that this comes and joins like this. Perfect. Next week, we are going to translate the entire 3D Pants program. Understood?
well, I didn't get that. Remember, I don't speak Portuguese.
Perfect. So remember, next week, we will translate the 3D Pants and present it to you already translated so you can understand it. So look at this. And your yeah, no, and the project, what is it? The project is that in the future all our programs will be translated. That is our project. That's what we're working on at this important moment. Well, look, this is the panty.
Are we ready? And this would fit here.
This is the one that fits here. And of course, this is the one that fits in the back. Now, what are we going to attach from here? The skirt. So how do we take out the skirt? It's so we don't have to, let's not draw more here because we already have many lines. We'll draw the skirt separately, but I want to tell you something. Although this looks like panties, it's not panties. It's like shorts, like the pants they wear. The girls who play volleyball, that's more or less how they end up. So obviously it's a sportswear item, but it's not going to look vulgar. Let's say you're not going to see absolutely anything because it behaves like a pair of short shorts.
All right, so we already have that ready there. Now, let's trace this again and do it in another color
so we can understand. Okay, so I'm going to trace this one.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, of course, it's recorded. On Tuesday, you can check it on the platform. We have taken the style of pants to the next level. There are 3 types of pants that we have completely changed them, but now we have obtained, let us say, a shape almost perfect. I would say it is a new methodology. So everyone who has had the chance to see it has been fascinated. I recommend to everyone that when they have the chance, they should do it. Actually, it's an update, but it's a completely different take on the pants. They are not the designs you knew. It's an update. Now, the designs you knew were very good, but this is spectacular. So that's it. It's an update, and we have called it 3D pants precisely because of the way it relates to the contour of the buttocks versus the journey of the pants. That's why we've called it that. I wouldn't miss it. Also, because the acquisition cost of the 3D pants is very affordable. So when you have the chance, you update your pant patterns with that new method. And the same goes for the basic blouse, the pants we worked on, the magic pattern, also same. It's a it's a normal cost. The only ones who have been given a discount are those who are currently doing quarters into tuition. But believe me, you won't regret it. It's an investment. You know that with us all the time, what you do is invest your money. Here, money is not lost. Here's another question. Thank you for this class. In the 3D pants, can we make the transformations? Yes, of course, the transformations remain the same. What changes is the structure of how the pants are made. Oh, look, here I show you the results. Sorry, here we show you the results. It's a spectacular thing. There are three, right? The 3D for pronounced glutes. And there are the other 3D ones too. There's the short throw one. This is the result on a small glute. So now that I repeat again, and Maria, don't worry, because this will be translated into Portuguese. So you will be able to understand it wonderfully. Well, I'm going to finish this. Okay, so we already have the panty and we already have the yoke. We're missing the skirt. It turns out this has a length of 16 centimeters. This path of 16 centimeters, then we simply draw a quarter of a roundabout. So a quarter of a roundabout equals 16 times 4 divided by 6.28. Divided by 6.28, and that gives 10. Well, with that, we make a little square of 10 centimeters. I'm going to do it in another color to make it more educational. Let's do it here. 10 centimeters. And we stick that little square here. Where is the curve? Right? And then we split that little square in half with the same average 10, and we do this. Right? And then here we are going to give the length. The skirt is about 20 centimeters, and we keep that measurement of 20 centimeters. We apply the same procedure to the back, and then this is the skirt. We're going to cut it on the fold. Let's cut it in this material. So when you take this out and attach it here, this is for the front. The same process is done for the back. So once you take it out here, now we are going to try to assemble it.
So this will cover the panty and form the skirt shorts for sportswear. And these and many more surprises are what you will find in the new sportswear program that starts in November and will last 4 weeks, Saturdays, right? It's going to be on Saturdays with an intensity of 8 hours. Yes, 8 hours. An intensity of 8 hours.
It will have both in-person and online option.
Well, that was today's exercise. There is her bodice, her skirt, and underneath, we already showed them to you.
Is so short. What's it called? We call it here a booty short. Okay. I hope you enjoy it. Have fun. And once again, we are here with more and more news, more evolution, more and more ideas, with new ways to reach you. I will address the camera again and then say goodbye. Well, I want to say goodbye for today because the camera, as you can see, is acting up a bit. I am happy to be here with you again. See you in 8 days, God willing. I am Diego Bojorquez, your pattern making teacher, and I wish you an excellent weekend.